right, we got how Doom Eternal destroyed my life. Oh boy, I gotta see this. How could, like, I saw this video pop up and I was like, how could Doom Eternal destroy someone's life? Like, unless maybe they were like a speedrunner or something that they spend so many ungodly amount of hours, over 5,000 hours, in one of the greatest games, one of the greatest FPSs of all time. Uh, yeah, this I gotta see this. Oh yeah. Yep. Bro, what move is that? Is he punching and like throwing a fireball or something? I have never done that in Doom Eternal. Multiplayer. Bro, all these FPS bros trying to clamber for like the next best FPS, the next most competitive FPS. Oh, I want a movement shooter. I don't want to play attack shooter. Blah blah blah. And now Deadlock, or was it Deadlock or Dead Drop? Deadlock, I think, is the new hotness, the new kid on the block, made by Valve, so on and so forth. But like, bro, Doom Eternal multiplayer is not nothing. That's for damn sure. That's a lot of hours for one game. That's ungodly.
Like this.
Oh, not hour one, hour zero.
2020. What a great year for us all. Nope. The release of my all-time favorite game, Doom Eternal. Then 2 days later...
On the Switch? Doom Eternal on the Switch. No way that was real. Let me see. Bro, how did Nintendo release Doom Eternal? Nintendo is the family-friendly console. I never saw this. This was here on day one. This is over my head. This is the funniest shit ever.
Doom Eternal. Then 2 days later, we got hit with COVID lockdowns.
Yeah.
For me to grind out this game. I started off as a...
Bro, that was like the best thing that could have happened to Doom Eternal. Release, lockdown. Oh shit, I just bought this awesome game. Might as well grind it.
Soul level 1 beta noob, of course.
Ooh, good kill. Yeah, boy.
I did what every self-respecting individual does first and got the sticky bombs. You can't go wrong with sticky bombs. Then, of course, I got the second most important thing in Doom Eternal.
Shit, I don't even remember what gun I upgraded first. I think it was the AR, and I got the sniper attachment or whatever, the precision bolt. Because a lot of the early enemies, it's like, well, just snipe the little hands off the fat guys, snipe the little turret off the brain bro. And then I think I got the sticky bomb on the shotgun because you needed those for like the giant floating meatballs.
Precision bolt. After a little bit of demon slaying later, I had beaten the first level, got the flame belch, a useless punch, avoided air control because air control sucks.
Yeah.
Got the dash.
Air control does not suck. I mean, I don't know what he's going to talk about. Maybe in like speed running or something. I don't know. 5,000 hours, that's a lot of hours. But air strafe speed feels so good in these types of games. It's awesome.
And somehow got to the third level. This is when I got the most important suit upgrade that you can get, Hot Swapper, which makes weapon switching faster and feels so much better.
Oh yeah.
After I realized
That's the juice. It's all over once you get the Hot Swapper, because so I never played any. Well, I played Doom 2016, and but I only played it like once, and I was like, oh, this game's really fun. Because none of the previous Dooms played like Doom 2016, so I was like, oh, this is cool. I can like, I have a bunch of weapons easily at my disposal. I've never really played an FPS that allows like the laundry list of guns, so I had to like come up with keybinds for every little gun, because that's what it is expected of you. You have access to every gun, whereas most FPS games, it's like you got primary and your secondary. Maybe you have a melee, maybe not, but it's two guns. You know, a lot of people, I would say, bind their like weapon swap to like their mouse wheel up down. You know, that's what I did for the longest time. I mean, because I got like tiny hands. So, and also they're not very like flexible. And when I mean flexible, it's like the finger doesn't go like left and right, like as far as like other people. Like if you look at like a pianist fingers, not only are they really long, but they do like consistent stretching, so their finger span is just massive, and they're very like spider-like. Whatever. But I mean, I probably should stretch my fingers more, but whatever. But with Doom, you need to stretch your fingers. You need that piano-like finger flexibility if you want to play like optimally. What I did, because I didn't want to do that, is, do I have it? I played with this thing. I played with the MMO mouse. Well, it's all blurry, but that's 12 buttons right there. I played on whatever I played on Nightmare with the MMO mouse, doing all the weapon swaps with my thumb. And that was a challenge, but I was able to do it.
that changing weapons with keybinds is OP, I instantly became a pro weapon switcher. My hardened weapons instantly became edgy as the game recognized my sheer power. Turns out you can just weapon switch everything. I got my beautiful super shotgun from this really friendly Revenant.
Super
I
shoddy.
then got the ballista and instantly learned how to ballista boost. Before I knew it, I was ready for the final boss. And as you would have guessed, he got instantly destroyed by my weapon switching.
Yeah.
Now I was
Like, the vibe of the video is still like very friendly first playthrough, like very naive. I wonder where it's gonna take a turn.
ready for the Ancient Gods Part 1, on Nightmare of course. Beat whatever this slug dude is with more skill-based hot swaps. I met my
Bro, trying to come back to the Doom Eternal DLCs was an absolute nightmare, because you lose that skill of muscle memory of what keybinds go to what guns. Because like at the end of your playthrough, you're like, oh, I got this, I'm good. I'm like, bop, bop, bop. Fucking, what's like one of the main swaps? It's like precise bolt, rocket launcher, precise bolt, rocket launcher. There's like different combos, hilariously enough, to take down specific enemies using all the guns, which is crazy. There's like a general swap, which is like all right in most cases, and then there are like specific swaps, like combos, like a fighting game, where you swap to this gun, you swap to that gun, this gun, that gun, maybe like a third or a fourth gun to maximize your damage, and it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
long lost twin brother, but he had pink eyes, so I shot at him. Then it was time for Ancient Gods Part 2, and after some more weapon switching, I finally reached my long lost twin brother again. But this time I'm gonna cure his pink eye. Just attack me already!
Oh god.
After 40 minutes of bad RNG.
Bro, 40 minutes? I don't know how long I was stuck on this boss. I damn near got filtered by this boss, but thankfully, my resounding will and my frustration, I was able to put all of that aside long enough to not lose my shit on this boss. Holy.
I eventually beat him in the coldest way possible.
Tell me, have you nothing to say to your creator?
Now I had beat everything on Nightmare difficulty. And then I did it again, except this time without dying, for Ultra Nightmare.
Okay, so from my understanding, I mean, I could easily Google this, but the difference between Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare is, what was it, the damage? I don't think it was the damage. It was the fact that the enemies, well, maybe it was the damage, but the main thing I saw someone describe the difference of is on Ultra Nightmare, you know, you can't die at all, or else you have to go to the very beginning again. So you have to hit that shit in one go. The main thing you have to do in Ultra Nightmare is essentially memorize the spawns of all the enemies. And once I read that little description, I was like, nope, I'm out. No, thank you. Whether or not that's actually true, I don't know. I never beat the game on Ultra Nightmare. I'm not an Ultra gamer. I am just a little old Nightmare completer.
I proceeded to do this on all the master levels as well.
Damn, that's goated.
I eventually played through that boring horde mode on every difficulty. At this point, I had about 200 hours in the game. But how did I manage to get it into the thousands? Well,
Speed
this
run.
brings me to the most controversial topic of Doom Eternal.
No, not speed run. Battle mode. Oh shit.
It's multiplayer. The 2v1 game mode where one player controls the Doomslayer and the other two control demons. The Doomslayer aims to eliminate the demons, while the demons work together to defeat the Slayer. The first to 3 points wins. Initially, I did not enjoy this game mode. I, like most of the community, thought that it was an imbalanced mess. I would die and die and die. Where some people felt that the Slayer was too powerful, others thought being ganged up on by two demons was unfair.
That's hilarious. It's the same arguments I would hear from, was it Dead by Daylight, or any multiplayer that is asymmetrical. Like, not the same amount of players on each team. Like, what was that other game? Evolve? Same thing, same arguments. This is balanced. This is not balanced. This is overpowering. That's not overpowering. It's the same thing. I never really got into the multiplayer for this. I was just like, I just like doing the whole vibe of the campaign and whatnot and the music. Like, I already get my blood pressure up just playing the campaign. I don't want to get it up even more listening to the awesome music and versing someone. My aim would be fucking shaky as shit.
Some people just wanted to scrap the mode completely and go back to the classic deathmatch mode from 2016. On top of this, it was laggy and had server problems. However, as I was grinding out the different achievements for the game mode, I realized that it was actually fun.
What did he say?
Yes, you heard me correctly.
Ooh.
This was secretly a hidden gem, arguably the most addictive part of Doom Eternal. But almost everyone was sleeping on it. Almost everyone. A few of us had caught on to the extremely intense and strategic gameplay. Over time, we got the most committed battle mode community. We would play private matches every single day.
That's pretty cool.
Hours on end. And I mean thousands of hours on end. The Doom Discord grew. We had people versing each other from all around the world. I'm talking.
Bro, that's badass. You know what kind of vibes I'm getting from this already? Is early Super Smash Melee vibes of like, maybe the game isn't supported on like a tippy top level by the creator in any way. I mean, the game mode probably got updates to some degree. But after that, once they like updated it and fixed the lag and whatnot, they were just like, okay, whatever. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting though. Super Smash Melee. It's just a cult of people just playing the game, which is really cool.
Talking Russia, Argentina, America, Australia, Germany, Italy, you name it, we had it. The extremely fast-paced crackhead game mode quickly became an underground obsession. It got so addictive that eventually Ten, one of the most key figures in the community, started creating his own balancing mod for the mode.
Oh, cool.
And it was going somewhere great. Eventually, the word of Tenor mode spread. A whole team of modders and testers started working on the mod day in and day out for months on end. The
Very
battle
cool.
mode community came together and created a complete
Bro, I would love to see some of the aim trainer bros get their hands on this. You know, even though this game does have like abilities and every aim train bro hates, well, not hates, but like kind of dislikes games with like ability spamming and whatnot. But like the movement and the hit scan nature of some of the guns is, I would just be curious to see what they would do to like get their hands on it.
overhaul of the multiplayer. Battle Mode 3.0. I'm talking about complete reworks and optimizations for all maps, balanced features across all playable demons and the Slayer, the removal of summons, a playable Doom Hunter, and most importantly, a tentacle that whacks the Slayer as a power upgrade for later rounds. This is only scratching the surface of how big of an improvement this is from vanilla. And guess what? We got Slayer vs Slayer. The modding team came together and created a 1v1 experience. And as you would have guessed, this is just as addictive as Battle Mode 3.0. It's reminiscent of Quake Deathmatch.
This goes against everything that modern competitive FPS stands for. And the main thing is the dashing. The movement tech of dashing is essentially unreadable, according to FPS developers. Therefore, it's not good to incorporate stark differences in movement like dashing into your competitive FPS game, because it's already hard for most people to aim in most FPSs. That's why aim assist is so strong nowadays in a lot of what do you call it, like console shooters and stuff like that. And then you want to tack on top of it, like layer on the M and K aspect of it, where in order to like aim really good, you have to put in work and effort. All right, there is no aim assist on this thing. Okay, it's not like, oh, he dashed. I'm like, a lot of the videos you watch, I would imagine that you see of all these like very like high level people, they put a lot of time and effort to get good at aiming. All right, and dashing is just another a speed bump or thing that it like makes aiming really hard, because it's very reaction based. Reaction is like really hard to get good at, and like, you know, you're just flicking everywhere, and a lot of the times all I've seen is like just dashing like left and right. Like as soon as you start to incorporate like the up down axis, it gets way harder.
But it's fully Doom Eternal. It feels unique, truly its own masterpiece. As the name suggests, both players are slayers and they aim to kill each other. The first to 3 points wins. The mode is super fast paced and your aim needs to be on point to keep up with the gameplay. The team has made an awesome experience that is a must play. The community have even held competitive tournaments for it as well.
Damn.
I'd say that this is very well balanced. And if you can find someone on a similar skill level to
Bro, the damn Doomslayer is moving faster than the fucking projectiles coming out of the guns. Oh my god, dude. This is sick.
you can easily sink hundreds of hours into it. What makes Doom Eternal's multiplayer better than other games? Well, for one, the Discord community is excellent. I've never experienced a community that works so passionately on a multiplayer experience. They're also super
awesome.
friendly people that are always looking to help newcomers improve. There is plenty.
That is very it's just nice to hear. It's good to hear that such an aim heavy game can, like, the community will foster like new people coming into the game. Whereas before, like maybe 10, 15 years ago or something like that, with all the Unreal Tournament / Quake, the era, it was more of like an elitist type of mentality of like, oh, you're not good enough, okay, get ready to spend 10,000 hours before you can even step into the realm of good aim. Yeah. So it's good that this is such an aim intensive game, and it has like a good community behind it. I think more FPS communities should be like this, because motherfucker, aiming is hard. All right, it is.
To learn from movement, quick switching, even restacking mechanics. The skill ceiling being so high leaves you with a lot of room to improve over time. The adrenaline rush in this game is like no other. When you get a win, you have to work for it. And I mean really work for it.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're versing people on a similar skill level to you. You'll literally...
Oh wait, is there some sort of like readability thing that the dude made, like by putting thrusters on like the Doomslayer? I could barely make that out. I think there is.
Really scream with joy when you get that win you weren't supposed to. You get immersed into scrims for hours without realizing. As for the future of Doom Eternal, the release of id Studios modding tools has opened a new door for people to make more refined mods, custom maps, and camos. I cannot wait to see what people make within the next year. This game and the community literally carried me through my university years. I started off as a beta noob,
nice.
And ended up becoming a Doom nerd. After 5,300 plus hours,
holy,
I can safely say that this is my favorite game of all time. I'd love to hear your experiences with Doom Eternal in the comment section below. Do you hate battle mode?
I mean, I don't hate battle mode. It's just when I played Doom Eternal, like I would say that the moment you stop playing Doom Eternal, like your skill just degrades, as opposed to like compared to like a normal FPS game. I mean, I say normal, but they're still like kind of different between like TAC FPSs, very flick heavy, versus tracking like Apex or Deadlock or something like that. Very different styles of aiming. From what I have seen, it seems like this is like there's a lot of movement, and I don't really know if there's like a lot of like tracking. Maybe there is, but it's a lot of like predicting with like the projectiles or with the precise bolts. I mean, I don't know what the meta is. I don't know if like are like all the guns still there? I don't know what the meta of the battle mode is, like what guns are good, what guns are bad, or whatever. I would imagine you have access to all the guns, but what I've seen, I just see a lot of precise bolts and rockets, but whatever. I don't even know where I was going. I was just like ranting at this point, but like when I played Doom Eternal, I was like meh. Like I would probably slot myself in as like a VT silver or VT gold maybe on like the voltaic chart. I was just like average, maybe even below average. So because I knew I was like meh at it, but I really enjoyed the campaign, I was like I just hand waved it away. Essentially, I just, I really enjoyed the campaign. But if I were to go back, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could go back.
I'm also going to leave a link to the Doom multiplayer Discord in the description for anyone interested in becoming a sweaty juicer. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I'd highly recommend watching to the end to see what I mean by the undeserved wins. It was a really close call. Oh, and subscribe.
Actually, your content is good. Undeserved. Okay. What? Okay, so I take it like you're invincible while you're doing that little animation. Okay, you're trying to predict where he's gonna go. Trying to maintain distance. Damn, was that a boost? Like you hit the ballista, I think. You got a boost off of that. Like, damn, dude. You gotta have like abs on your wrist at that point. Yep. I will say one of the things that holds back, I don't know, Unreal Tournament or Quake is just the sheer viewing experience from it being like bigger or like attracting more people at a higher rate. Uh, the only reason I can keep up with this is because I've played Doom or I've played other FPSs, so I can kind of know what's going on. But like someone that's brand spanking new that doesn't know dick about ass, if you were to show them this, they'd be like, "Whoa, like this is crazy." This is like grand finals at Evo or for pick your favorite fighting game, and the people that are playing are so good, you have no idea how good they are. Ooh. Oh my god, I forgot about the little grapple thing. So not only do you have your dash, you got your grapple, you got the ballista, and I would imagine you still have the super shotty to like chain onto something and whip around. Holy Jesus. Oh, what he doing? What do you mean undeserved? You out-aimed that motherfucker, dude. Holy. Or maybe did he just stop trying? Was that it? That he just like stood still for a little bit? Or maybe he did, let me see it again. Let me see it again. Nah, you just predicted it, dude. Bro, sometimes you just predict the movement. And a lot of times you don't, but when you do, it looks fucking immaculate, all right? He dashed, you hit, he dashed the other way, you hit again, and then you just finished him off, dude. Like, that's not undeserved. That's a good-ass win. Ah, dang. That is awesome. For sure, dude. Dang, I'm a fan. Well, it's good to know that like movement shooters or like multiplayer movement shooters like that actually exist, and I think it's good because there's always going to be like a sect of people that like do possess the skill or the capacity for the skill, but there's just no outlet for them to like go and like express their like passion and skill for like a movement shooter like Doom. Not everybody wants to play Valorant, Counter-Strike, Apex, or I don't know, Fortnite maybe, but the vibes, like trying to compare the vibes of Fortnite to Doom Eternal is day and night, dude. Like, come on. But yeah, this is good. 100%, dude. I hope the community grows a little bit. And yeah, this was awesome to see. I'm a fan of Doom Eternal, and here's hoping that the next one is also good. But yeah, awesome stuff. I'm a fan now. But that's pretty much it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.